Hey guys, how are you? Uh, Sorry guys, sorry. Hey, how are you? Guys, I don't know what happened to my music, sorry. Sorry guys, sorry. I don't know what happened to my music. Awaro. I have very hard topics for you guys. But the problem is, something happened to my music. It just went off. So now I have to look for it. I have to try and find where it is. And I'm so sorry because I'm one of those people who don't like people wasting time looking for songs. So guess what? I'm gonna pick Bandason's song because I can't find my song. There we go. How are you? Hey guys, I see so many people. How are you? Sainal, Makakot. Hey, I see you guys. Thank you so much. We have a very hard topic to talk about today. You're either going to like me at the end of the video or you're going to hate me. But that's fine. I mean, who is liked by everybody in this world? You know, in this world, some people will like you, some people will not. And it's okay. If you're liked by everybody, I'm sorry, you're doing something wrong. If some people hate you with a passion, then you're doing something right. But today we need to talk, and I need you guys to please share the video. Please share it on whichever groups you want, except Tekoa. Don't share it on Tekoa, thank you. You can share it everywhere else, okay? All right, thank you. I'm so happy to see you. Aifua, D, Kali, Engineer Kali saying alobado you, whatever that means. I'm not scared. Bring it on. Come, baby, come. I'm having technical issues today. But today, like I said, you're going to hate me at the end of the video or you're going to like me, but that's fine too. I'm not in the business of being liked. If you're the kind of person who wants to be liked by everybody, I'm so sorry for you. Success is not yours. To be a successful person, some people will hate you with a passion and it's okay. All right? I'm someone who's been cyberbullied. I've been tukanwad in the inbox, everything. And that's fine. Okay? All right. So guys, help me invite people. I see you, Bonfest Tuti, Marcy, Grace, Engineer Dan. I see you. Hey, thank you guys. Are you guys ready for this topic? I don't think you're ready because I'm going to speak without filters. But of course, I'm going to use allegedly. Okay? Because nobody wants to go to court. But I'm going to quote newspapers. Okay? All right. Linda, I see you, my girl. Can you share this to the queens, please? Thank you. Sainam, can you share it to Chit Chat? Thank you. You know you're my loyal follower. Thank you so much. Brano Cobiero, J Bark, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm just gonna share it to my wall, then I'm done. And I'm gonna share it in one more group. Okay, I'm done. So guys, hey. So today I woke up to very tragic news. I mean, I'm still feeling cold, even though I'm not wearing a jacket. But the news was very chilly to me because a few days ago, I think 2 or 3 days ago, this girl went missing. Now, those of you who don't know, so apparently this girl, Sharon Otieno, was allegedly Governor Obado's clandestine relationship, okay? She was 7 months pregnant, okay? So, 7 months pregnant, you all know that Governor Obado is married, okay? He has a wife, he has a son, he has all these things. Governor Obado is the governor of Migori County. I'm from Migori County. Now, Sharon had this relationship going on, like every other sponsor. She was being spoiled, taken on these flights, these expensive holidays. She was allegedly being taken out of the country, allegedly under county government expenditure. She was always allegedly at Imperial Hotel. I did a little bit of research and went to her profile actually. And I'm going to talk about that because I saw a few things on her profile that really, really disturbed me. Now, Governor Obado apparently or allegedly had this relationship with this girl, right? Then this girl, I guess, got pregnant, 7 months, and then she started blackmailing the governor. The governor, according to Sharon's mother, the governor had promised this girl a lot of things and also had been privy to her going to antenatal care. The governor knew about the antenatal care, knew about her clinic visits, knew about all these things. But here's what changed everything. Sharon apparently threatened the governor that she was gonna go public. She allegedly threatened the governor that she was gonna go public about the relationship, about the pregnancy, about, you know, about everything. And she went and found this guy, Barack. Barack is a journalist. I believe he works for Nation. Don't quote me, either Nation or Standard. Went to Barack to give Barack the dossier. Okay? Barack had a meeting with Sharon. And when Barack got the story, called the governor's office, allegedly. When the governor's office was called for a response, the personal assistant to the governor, Oyamo, that's his name, allegedly told them, I need to meet you. So then they picked a hotel in Rongo. Rongo is one of the towns in Migori County. They picked the hotel to go meet there. So it was Sharon, Barack, the journalist, and Oyamo came to join them. When they got to the hotel, Oyamo told them, no, let's go meet somewhere else. Let's find privacy so we can talk freely. Let's go to Homa Bay. Now, Rongo to Homa Bay is about 15 to 20 minutes drive. It's not far. So they got into this car that Oyamo came with and started driving to Homa Bay. Then guess what happened? After driving about 10 minutes at one of those local villages, local centers, Oyamo stopped the car. The driver, of course, was driving. Oyamo was on the passenger seat. Stopped the car and then got off. And then these thugs got into the car and sandwiched Sharon and Barack in the middle. Now, Sharon, keep in mind, Sharon is 7 months pregnant. 7 months pregnant. So, of course, she can't fight much. But Barack, being a young guy, just go to check his Facebook. He's a young, energetic man, was able to fight these guys off. Okay? And got out of a moving vehicle. I saw the pictures of his injury. He has bruises all over his hands and his knees. He jumped out of a moving vehicle after fighting for his life. And that's what saved him. After he got off, the car sped off to an unknown location. Guys. So allegedly, they don't know what happened. Now, Barack came back and told everybody what happened. I remember reading this story. And I remember saying, oh my God, I don't think that girl is going to make it. But then I was also thinking, I don't think the people who got her are going to execute it. Why? because there is somebody who's gonna be a witness. But sorry enough, today we woke up to the sad news. Sharon's body was found in Caldera Forest, which is a forest around Homa Bay, Migori area, you know. I don't know the exact location, but it's on that area. Sharon's body was found, and it was very sad. It was very, very sad. Roxy Red, I'm using my nose, so I'm not using your nose to talk. I'm using my own nose. If you have a problem with me using my nose, get out. Thank you. So anyway, this is a sad thing. The lady's body was found, very mutilated. Of course, the baby died. I mean, it was a tragic story. It was sad. Baby died, the lady died. I saw pictures of the body. By the way, Kenyans, we need to stop sharing such graphic photos. I see Facebook already censored it, okay? Censored the whole thing, and you can't see the pictures anymore. But in my WhatsApp, I can see it, okay? So now the sad thing is, this lady is dead. The mom was talking today. The mom was aware about this relationship. Okay, now here's the sad part. She was 26 years old. She was a second-year student. Some blogs are reporting that she was a third-year student. And then she was, I guess, young. And she was used to that lifestyle. She was being taken all these places. She was enjoying. But you know what bothered me? Is the comments I saw online today. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna speak. Because we have to speak. We have to speak justice. Now, this is the thing about Kenya. And those who are busy talking about my nose, please, can you focus? This is a very serious matter that I'm addressing right now. There's a Kenyan man that just set me off. This guy is called Abdul Nasir or something. He said, why would Sharon sleep with a married man? Apenji, hold up. It takes two to tango, okay? Two people to tango. You can't tango alone. What do you mean? Why was Sharon sleeping with a married man? Was the governor single? No, was the governor single? No, tell me. The governor was also married, okay? It took two consenting adults to do whatever they did. So you cannot put the burden on Sharon, who is 26 years old, and the governor is almost 60. No. Dear Kenyans, we need to stop that. We need to stop this thing of vilifying women when things go wrong. When a man sleeps with women, ooh, he's a stallion. We only do men. Polygamy is legal. When a woman does the same thing, she's a hoe. Why was she doing that? She's expected to have the morality. Why is it that men are excused from morality? Ni. Why is it that men, even grown men who are older, twice your age, are excused from this morality, but it's women that are expected to be moral? No, morality should go across the fence. So you guys need to stop attacking Sharon. What made me really sad, people went to her wall, on her pictures, the ones she took in Imperial and all the luxurious places, and started cursing her. Somebody actually said, the wages of sin is death. You got what you deserved, but R.I.P. baby. Who does that? How can you do that? What if she was your sister? Would you still feel the same way? What if she was your mother? No. What if she was your relative? It would be okay, right? But because she's not your relative and you don't know her and you read things online, so now you want to curse her out and do all these things when she's not here to defend herself. Did you hear her story? Did you hear her side of the story? No. I'm seeing screenshots being plastered everywhere on Facebook about this woman. No, this is not fair. She's already dead. What do you think her family is thinking right now? You know? Huh? Ati, why do girls want freebies? But why do old men give freebies? It's both. Why do old men give freebies to these young girls? You can't be holding a girl accountable to an old man's decisions. Both are to blame. You can't pick and choose. It's very sad what this family is going through. I cannot imagine if that was my sibling. It's very sad. So she's dead. She's not here to defend herself. She's been called a gold digger. She's been called, she used county government money. Oh, you are here enjoying county government money. And these are comments from today. From a post she put 4 months ago. Like, are you crazy? Mangeni, Keziah, Tabby, Cynthia, thank you so much. Roxy Red, thank you, thank you. I see my Kwitu sisters. It's very sad what this woman is being subjected to. And it's about time we as women stood up and stood behind Sharon. Now, I was very disturbed when I saw women MPs making statements saying young girls should be very careful. How come these women MPs, these female MPs are not talking to the males who are the feces, who are the ones hunting on these young girls? Why are they talking to the girls only? No. And some of these female leaders, have sponsors. And you're here vilifying Sharon when she's dead. Woda Hero wants me to talk about fuel. We are coming to that. Can you just let me finish this one? Because there's a very serious issue going on right now. Okay? Alright. One guy wrote, girls are looking for freebies. They want shortcuts in life. And what about the old man? If you're married with kids and you're a governor, allegedly, why are you allegedly, again, sleeping with a young girl? Oh, somebody said, oh, women, this young girl just wanted easy money. Who told you it was easy? You think it's easy to sleep for money? Man, do you know what these people on the streets go through? It's not easy. It's not easy, man. It's not free. It was an arrangement between those two. Do I agree with it? No. Do I judge her? Both of them are at fault. Okay? You cannot pick and condemn this woman, and her family is already going through a lot. Leave her alone. What was she doing? She became expensive. Why is that your problem? A woman is dead and you're focused on expenses. You're focused on, I don't know what. No, a woman is dead, period. Okay? Dave Hawks, I'm not the moral police. Each person has skeletons in their closets, including you. Can you mind your own closet and your own graveyard? Some of you people who are busy condemning this woman, ukifungua closet, it's the skeletons from 1970 falling out of the closet. And you're here sitting, women should be moral. What about you? What about you and the 5 girlfriends you have in Kisumu, Mombasa, Nairobi, Nakuru? I'm a player, I'm a baller. And right now you stand here condemning this girl. No, even Jesus said, "Ye who has no sin, cast the first stone." And they could not. Everybody has done something not nice. I don't support young girls. I mentor young girls. But if somebody chooses a certain way, you cannot come here and excuse the man and condemn the girl. No, it cuts across everywhere. Wembe ni ule across. Okay? Now, I don't care what the two are doing. The bottom line is, a woman has been murdered, period. And I hope they can do DNA on that baby and pin it on the right person. Because right now as we speak, the culprit has allegedly said it's not him. He didn't do anything, he doesn't know anything. But I hope if they do DNA on that body, on that baby, it can pin back to where it's supposed to be. No, we need to not tolerate, you know, men always think, by the way, you Kenyan men sometimes, not all of you, most of you, you always think that only your mother and sisters are good. And all the other women are hoes, evil, doing bad things. And you're so quick to condemn women until it happens to your own daughter. That's when you start thinking. No, of course we need to mentor our girls to be financially independent. We need to mentor our girls to get there, to not wait. I'm not going to sit and wait for a man in order for me to invest and buy a house and do those kind of things. You have to do those things. We have to empower our girls that you can do it. We have to empower our girls that you don't have to pray for a rich husband. Pray for God to make you rich. And you're going to be rich. You think Oprah was busy praying for Stedman to be rich? No, I'm sure she was praying to asking God to make her rich and to make her somebody. So dear ladies, that's my challenge to you. But what I'm not going to tolerate, is men condemning this woman and excusing Obado, excusing the alleged Obado sponsorship, whatever that relationship was. I hope that justice comes. I hope that justice prevails, because what happened is rotten. 3 years ago, Mercy Keino went somewhere where a governor, Uko, ile side, I'm not going to say who, allegedly murdered her, strangled her. She went to a house party. She was having a relationship with a certain governor. She was murdered in cold blood. Just like that. No, it needs to stop, and we need to stop judging women only. Remember the woman that was brought in front of Jesus? She was caught in prostitution. I always asked, where was the man? Was she prostituting alone? Why is it that these people pick the woman to bring to Jesus and not the man? Why was the man let free? This is the same situation happening right now in Kenya. You're bringing the woman before God and you're setting free the alleged murderer scot-free. The woman who's already dead, even in death, is still being condemned. Really? Really? No. We need justice for Sharon. That's what we need to speak. Okay. Another comment that I read somewhere. Hold on. Oh, somebody wrote on Sharon's page, on her photo, "May you rot in hell." Who made you God? You're asking for someone to rot in hell. How about your sins? Have you reflected on yourself and your own sins? Hey, when is the last time you looked at yourself in the mirror? When is the last time you cheated on your wife? When is the last time you stole from your own company? And you're here asking, Ati, may you rot in hell. Who are you? You're not God. I thank God that some of you are not God. Because if some of you were God, a lot of people would just go to hell. People like to measure sins according to, oh, my sins are okay, but your sins are wrong. You put sin on a scale, but guess what? All sins are equal in the eyes of God. You lying to your boss this morning is the same as what Sharon did. So you're not any better. Your job is your relationship with God between the two of you. Pray and ask Him for forgiveness. You don't know what kind of prayers Sharon said before she died. You don't know. You really don't. It's between her and God. You don't know the kind of prayers she made in that car, because God is merciful. But don't come here and tell her, may you rot in hell. Who are you? You're not God. Okay? Hiya. Another thing that was said, screenshots of her conversation with her friends were released. She was having a private conversation with a friend about the things that the governor was doing. And these screenshots are going through WhatsApp. What kind of friend are you? If you're watching this video, you're a snitch, you're a bad friend. You don't share such intimate things with people when your friend is dead. Like seriously, what is wrong with you? What happened to loyalty to your friends? So you put the screenshots out there, then what? How much money did you make? How do you do that to your friend? Exposing conversations that she had with you in private at her most vulnerable moment. Bad friend. I hope you're watching. You're a bad friend. May God forgive you. Another one said, Girls should look for, this is now a woman writing, girls should look for young visionary men. How about old men stop looking for young girls? It's two-faced. It's two-way. It's not one way. Why are the morality responsibility put on women? Why is the burden of morality on women? Why? I don't get it. No, let's look at things objectively. Let's look at things in the big picture. Okay? Wrong is wrong. A woman has been murdered. I don't care what she did. I don't care what's behind the scenes. I don't care what happened. Murder is not the right thing. Murdering somebody is crime. Having an extramarital affair is not crime in the law. But murdering somebody is crime. Like, seriously. Be loyal, friends. Jean Otieno is saying, you don't know God's plan. Honey, God's plan is in the Bible. Go read your Bible. Okay? God says everything you need in the Bible. Soma. He's very merciful. So you're not the moral police and you're not the judge. And you're not going to put the moral police thing on this young girl, the 26-year-old that just died. Some of you are writing these comments. What if the dad sees? Sharon's parents, what if they see? Are you going to sleep at night? Are you going to be fine? Like, are you ever going to forgive yourself? Hey, Aworo. Mi nimeshanga. Nimeshanga. So now she's being blamed for seeing a married man, yet the married man was seeing her. Does that even make sense to you? The married man is about 60. This girl is 26. But the 26-year-old is expected to have more common sense. What about the innocent baby? So apparently some men were writing, why did she blackmail the governor? Why did she blackmail the governor? Were we there when they made their own arrangement and their own deal? And why are you blaming the girl? What if he didn't meet what he had promised? I don't know. But we cannot pick on one person. There were two grown people who agreed to have a certain relationship and they both were party to it. Condemn both. Yeah. So people have said really nasty things about this girl. And I'm not going to repeat some of them because it's very hurtful. I'm just trying to imagine, what if the mom is watching right now? How would she feel? People repeating those kind of things. All I know is Sharon's parents are very upset. They're not happy. And they're not okay with it. Now, some people are saying, oh, the girl child should be educated about not going out after sponsors. Good. But the boy child should also be educated to not become sponsors. Okay? It's both ways. Hakuna kitu kama the girl child should be educated. No, the man child. Actually, if the men are educated, I don't think sponsorship would exist. Everything. Oh, this girl's one sponsor. Can I be honest? The sponsors are willingly doing this. If the sponsors were not doing it, nobody would care. Nobody would be able to want sponsorship. Someone is saying, ingekuwa Tanzania, governor angekuwa ndani. Someone else is saying, you should be journalist, nurse. I'm a journalist, I'm both. I'm everything that God wants me to be. Jen is saying that this thing is so sad. It's very sad. Like, it's very mind-boggling. I was just imagining, what if this was my sister? What if this was my cousin? How would I feel? I feel the pain. The woman, guys, the pictures are so graphic. Msiingie tu na kichwa bure. This woman's body was mutilated. She was really tortured. She died a painful death, you can tell. I looked at it and I shivered. Because I could not imagine that kind of pain. It was painful. And then for somebody, you're already dead. You're not here to defend yourself. And then people are still condemning you on your own Facebook wall. Someone even said, accept my friend request on her wall. He knows the lady is dead, but he's saying accept my friend request. Like to be mean. Amos. Sponsors should leave girls alone too. It's not one way. That's what I've been talking about. This thing of ladies leave sponsors alone doesn't work. It's both. Sponsors leave young girls alone and young girls leave sponsors alone. Don't say ladies leave sponsors alone. These sponsors are not brain dead. They're not invalids. Okay? Yeah. Arafat, we are not listening to Thum right now. Now, I'm trying to imagine what Obado's wife is feeling right now. This must be very difficult for her. If allegedly the husband did what is being said, this must be very difficult. Now, let me tell you something about Migori County. Migori County is very cosmopolitan. We have Koreas, we have Luyas, we have Luos, we have Oria and Somalis. We are very diverse. And we have Tanzanians too. Migori County is one of those counties that are very retro. We just do the opposite of what everybody else does. Our governor, when he was first voted in, he was not ODM. He was PDP. And during post-election violence, if things are getting thick, Migori people go to River Kuja Bridge. There's a river that you pretty much, the main entrance to Migori County. Wanaweka wires there. They chapa welding on those bridges, so nobody can come in. Nobody from Kisumu, nobody from Nairobi, nobody from anywhere. Migori people do their own things the way they want it. They love to run their own show. But I'm very disappointed with what's happening right now. Because it's just sad that Migori County is on the limelight again. By the way, guys, Otile Brown is also from Migori County. I mean, tulikosa wapi? What did our men do wrong? Yeah. So Otile and Vera, apparently Otile has a new chick, whatever, nini, I don't care. I just want him to get out of the face of earth and go somewhere. Go live in Pluto or something. These are the kind of men we are talking about. The kind of men who blame women for everything. You use women, dump them, kill them, do whatever. It's crazy. Hapo tumeenda wrong. Yeah. But I'm going to repeat one thing. When a man cheats, it's good. Yeni ndume. He's a stallion. He's the man. Polygamy is legal. When a woman does it, she's a hoe. She should know better. She should siji what. The list is long. I've already gone over the list with you guys. It's just crazy. Yeah. So, guys, I think I'm done with that. I'm going to read comments a little bit. It can work better if old men said no. Even this man condemning her would sleep with a woman if they were offered a good life. By the way, Rachel, you've said another very important point. The new thing right now, it's the men who are thirsty like crazy. These men are so full in your inbox. I mean, ladies, tell me. How many times do men ask you for money in the inbox? Semeni ukweli. Every single day there's a man there wanting 1,000 bob for airtime. Siji what, how much, nini. Always, every single day. But for them it's okay. But for women doing the same thing, it's wrong. Why? Apana, no. Wembe ni ule. It's the same everywhere. Nowadays, males are even more, are the sponsoresses. They're the ones on the receiving money from older women compared to even women. Hiya. They're here on Facebook acting all fun, but in your inbox, they're asking you for 50 bob to CG panda bus and go where. Next time, they want CG 2,000 to do CG what. Every single day, there's that creepy man calling you on video. Hi, I really like you. I think we should live together in the US. Satan. Hey, shindwe, pepo mbaya. And they're blaming women right now. They're the ones busy, keyboard warriors. Kila mtu ajitafutie yake. Tafutie yake, he's forgetting 2 months ago he asked you for airtime. Hapa Facebook. Me, I look at them and I laugh. Isn't it the one who was asking me for airtime? And now he's condemning Sharon right now. Condemning Sharon for having a clandestine relationship. But you're busy in the inbox asking for CG pesa to go CG where? Ooh, Jean, I'm so hungry. Aki 500 bob peketu. Hey, Satan. Block. We need to stop with this hypocrisy. You know? We need to stop hypocrisy. We need to stop shaming women for what men also do. Shame everybody equally. Otile using Vera Sidika. Paka Vera Sidika stopped traveling abroad to those things that she used to do. Those business trips. She stopped and became a good woman, cooking in the house. Doing everything everything this cartoon wanted. Doing everything this Punda wanted. And then he wakes up one day after his YouTube video eats 1 million. Hey! I don't want to be with Vera. Satan. Shindwe pepo mbaya. They use women every single day, but it's okay with them. When Otile used Vera, all the men want, hey, most men, yes, good job. Yay, that's my man. Yes, mkule tu. Luos will say, Gimowadu chamo, okode nono. Ati what your brother has eaten is not gone for free. It's just still good. And right now they're condemning Sharon. Riswa. Shindwe. Just last week, 2 weeks ago actually, Vera Sidika released a long thing and the men were laughing and having fun because it was good. But right now, Sharon is bad for doing the exact same thing Otile did. The only sad thing, Sharon died. That's the only difference between what Otile did. Mshindwe tu sana. If men were created to naturally be polygamous, Mr. Wanga, then leave Sharon alone. Then what is wrong if Governor Obado allegedly takes a second wife? What is wrong then? Oh God, guys, my dad is online. Dad, please leave. Guys, I can't even talk freely when my dad is watching. I want him to some me badai for the things I'm saying. But my dad is now here. And Daddy, I'm begging you to please. Yeah. So I think I'm about to wrap up and get out of here before Father starts asking questions. So another thing I was going to talk about real quick before I close down is the Museveni Bobby Wine situation, okay? So apparently, Museveni, hey, guys, Museveni crushed Bobby Wine's testicles. Shay. You know, what amazes me with this Museveni thing, you know, these are things he used to do in the 80s. He's still doing them in 2018. So Bobby Wine is here in the US, getting specialized treatment and all that. But you know what Museveni doesn't understand? Even Mugabe alitolewa. Mugabe was unseated. Mugabe, I thought Mugabe would die as president of Zimbabwe. But Mugabe was unseated. So Museveni, your days are numbered. Please don't come for me. I hear you come for people who talk against you. Beg. Please, leave me alone. I'm just saying the truth. Okay? Yeah, you're like what, 75? Come on. Yeah. Yeah. So, speaking of diaspora, last weekend was D Awards. My girl Akode won. Akode is from my Migori County, of course. She's also from Awendo like me. I received the award on her behalf. She won the award for Best Secular Music. You go, Akode. She's the president of Single Mothers. Rightfully so. She's the #1 feminist I know, Uko. She's been a sponsor and she's been a sponsoress. Whichever way you want to look at it. But I love Akode because she's real and she doesn't owe anybody anything. Ziva, I see you, mommy. Thank you so much. So Akode won. I was so happy. My friend Betty Achapa won. And I was nominated, but I didn't win, but that's okay. I didn't campaign for people to vote for me. I'm still grateful for the people who voted for me and the people who nominated me. So thank you so much, guys. Now, another thing I was going to talk about is this thing of shaming women. So last week, 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, this man got so angry at me and he put some photos on the internet that were not very flattering. And I was so upset because I saw them much later after I talked to him. But it made me want to ask, what joy does a man get shaming a woman on social media? Like, what joy do you get? You know, putting her picture there and putting some really crazy things and writing some very unflattering thing. It's not nice. You know who you are. We already made peace, but don't ever do that to anybody. Because one day you're going to be a father to a woman. You will not take it kindly when someone does that to your daughter. One thing I do, as much as I do live videos where I call people out, you will never find me put a picture and draw things on it and shame them on those pictures. I will just respond to what you're giving me and that will be it. So guys, let's stop this thing of shaming. At least someone was saying, Otile's new girlfriend is not plastic, Vera is plastic. We already know Vera had plastic surgery and she's okay with it. You don't need to call her plastic. She's a human being, somebody's daughter, somebody's sister. Don't do that. It's shaming. Miss Yelewi. Maybe I've been in my own world for too long. Sielewi. But anyway, what was the other thing I was going to talk about? Oh yeah, I was going to talk about Kenyan promoters in the US. That's the last topic. And then I'll read comments and leave. Kenyan promoters, you guys have really let us down. And you guys can attack me in the inbox. I'm so used to it now. One thing about being cyberbullied. The first time it happens, it's like your life imeisha. You're like, oh my God. Oh God, Papa, help me. And once you overcome it, next time it happens, you're like, please. Okay, unless, of course, you're talking about things that are not about me. Things that are either my private parts, like that man did, or you're talking about my parents or siblings. Now that I don't like. Yeah, you can talk about me, but don't talk about my parents. Don't talk about my siblings. Leave them out of your little bullying thing. Just come to me, face me, okay? So, when you're cyberbullied, next time it happens, una lala, una shoota, una ngorota, you don't care. Okay? You're just so peaceful. You're in your own world because you know who you are. You know your net worth. You don't care. Okay? So, Kenyan promoters have this thing where they bring artists from Kenya. I understand. You're the one who brought them. You're the one who wrote the invitation letter. You're the one who wrote everything. I get it. You spent money on flights and everything. But then they get here and you start making it so difficult to bring them to other states. Like some promoters, you're trying to bring a musician to Houston. Okay? Me and my friend were trying to do that. And it was made so difficult and you're being belittled and naongeleshwa kama mtoi. As if they're doing you a favor by, they call it selling a musician. They sell it to they sell the musician to different cities. I'm not gonna go into details about it. But when you offer to get that, unaongeleshwa, like it's just crazy. I don't know what it is, but guess who you're affecting in the long run? You're affecting the pockets of that musician. Because as we're fine, as we live, wadak makati yonge. Tunaishi whether you're there or not, we're okay. But don't ruin it for these musicians. When you create those kind of obstacles, it's the musician that loses it. Don't do that. You know, this is something I needed to vent about because you're really interfering with these musicians' pocket, the money and whatever money they want to make so that they can go back to Kenya. So guys, let's work on that. I don't know specific names of these promoters. I don't want to mention them, but it's just crazy. Okay? All right. So, I think I'm pretty much done. I'm going to read comments. Lydia Owiti, thank you. Rose Kengocha, Kutai Curl. Oh, Kutai wants me to talk about fuel. So, apparently fuel prices in Kenya have skyrocketed, like really high. But I don't know. No, people, there's so many conspiracy theories. I read somewhere that Kenya spent a lot of money bribing somebody, okay? So then, how do they make that money back? By raising fuel prices, okay? So some people got billions of shillings to support certain candidates in 2022. And so because billions were used, that money has to be recuperated. And how is that going to be recuperated? Either unga, some people stopped, buying unga kwa shop because it got too expensive, so watu wakaanza kusaga, So another way is fuel, because so many people drive in Kenya. So Wakenya nasikia wanateseka. Say people are just walking or taking mats to work. And even mats, can you believe from Westlands to town? A place where you can literally walk. Just wear your Nikes and good sneakers. You can walk. 60 bob. Apparently it's usually 20 bob. Hey, dear Kenyans, kuteseka yo. Oh, and there's this room I read. People are saying, you guys leave Unye alone. You know Unye is not my guy. Yeah, don't hate me. Yes, he's my guy. Oh, I beg. There's some things he's doing for me that makes me like him now. You have to look at your own interests sometimes too, not just the populace. Unye came to States last week, was speaking Kizungu like her, but you guys are forgetting that Uhuru went to school in St. Mary's. Duh. Of course he speaks good English. And then people are saying that Uhuru took Uber to White House. Please, don't insult the president of Kenya like that. Uhuru had 2 flags on his car. The United States one and the Kenyan one. And it was I believe it was an Escalade. That's not Uber. I don't think they put flags on Uber. No. Don't do that. Mnaribu jina la Kenya. Yeah? Yeah. So no, I don't think Uhuru would come all the way from Kenya with all the money that he has, legit or not. But like I said, Unye is my friend right now. I don't think you'd come all the way. There's someone who has fleets of vehicles and everything you want, so that he can come take Uber. You bloggers are mean, oh. You're mean. That one I felt like my integrity as a Kenyan was punctured or something. No. So, Ejotis, these are not your hunting ground. What did Ejotis say? Ejotis is saying, I need to know your name. My name is Jean Ayacko, okay? I'm from Migori County. I'm a tall girl. I'm beautiful, but I'm taken. Thank you. My username is Jean, Jean. Last name is Ayacko. You can follow me. Don't send me a friend request. I'm not accepting friend requests, because some of you, when I accept your friend request, you come to my wall and start bullying me. No, my wall is a dictatorship. It's not a democracy. I pull down posts that I don't like because it's my wall. It's my place. Okay? Hi, Sheila. Hi, Nick. Nick, I already talked about sponsors and the girls. And I already said it's nothing about girls wanting sponsors. Even the sponsors need to stop sponsoring. It's both ways. Yeah. Mukobero, thank you. Otieno Daniel, thank you. Kutai Curl, Rose Kengocha, Dalma Sadongo, Ron Azinga. Guys, if I didn't call your name, I apologize. I see Irene Atis, I see Rispa Omondi up there. Omondi. And I don't know who's that in red. Is that Genevieve? I don't know. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you. Stay tuned. Tomorrow I have an interview with somebody that you all want to hear from. Remember Chipukizi's story? Remember our Hollywood girl? She has a big dossier that she wants to share. I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am blessed to have you guys following me. This page would not be a success without you guys. So I'm asking you guys, before you log out, kindly take your moment and go to Kenyan Report and click like. Or click follow too. Like our page, you can go to kenyanreport.com. You can also go to our Twitter handle is @KenyanReport. Why is somebody giving me an angry emoji? Abego, why? Why are you angry? I have to see who gave me an angry emoji. Sielewi. Huh? What did I do now? Abeg. Don't be angry at me. I have to go. I have things to do. I have to go help my friend who needs me right now. Okay? tomorrow, say now I'm gonna announce the time tomorrow because I have to coordinate with her. She's on the West Coast, I'm on Central Time, so we have to coordinate a time that works for both of us. But stay tuned, come here at around 11 a.m. That one I can guarantee you she'll be up. So guys, once again, go to our page, Kenyan Report, click like, okay? Yeah. Jimmy Onkangi, you should pay me to give that kind of shout out. Okay, so next time, pay me to give you a shout out. But I'm gonna do it because Igwe Banderson is my friend. So, Igwe Banderson will be live in Houston tonight at Club Safari, guys. Go buy your tickets. Not tonight, Saturday night. So in the future, if you want me to announce anything on this platform, you have to pay. Okay, you have to pay. And the angry emojis don't stop me. Okay, thank you. I love you guys. Love you so much. Thank you so much for the love. I want to see the love. I want to see the love. Give me those hearts because they make me happy. They make me come up with more topics for next week. Click like, love, click love. I want to see them. I want to see who's giving me the love. Oh, I see Irene Ortiz. I see so many people. Oh, thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Wood Adongo, thank you. Ondele, Anastasia, thank you so much. Sanjay Roy, thank you so much. Sanjeev, please don't call me. Thank you. But thank you guys for the love. I love you.